it says emissions.
Yeah. It just turns and turns and turns. Yeah. I tow a bunch of, mostly the gas trucks, but here. What's up, guys? We're heading to a roadside call. There's a 2024, I think it was a GMC 2500. I think it's a, he said it was a Denali diesel, one of the HD Denalis. It was, sounds like it's exhibiting the problems of like the fuel pump module or whatever the issues are that's starting to plague the diesel trucks now. Except this one happened while he was driving, and now it's dead in the middle of the road on this little tiny county road headed out towards Jones Creek. I think it's called Peach Point Road is what we call it. So that kind of sucks because there's no shoulder out there. The truck's partially in the road, so we gonna have to deal with traffic and stuff on this one. There's a little bit of traffic on this road. It's not too busy, but there's no way to get around it either. So we're headed out there to see what we got. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. All right, so looks like it's coming the opposite way, so we're probably gonna have to turn around, assuming those hazard lights are right up there, which looks like GMC headlights, but as you can see, little tiny county road, no shoulder, just kind of chilling here in the middle of traffic. There's quite a bit of traffic out here right now. Hopefully there's a driveway nearby somewhere where I can turn around easy enough. Hopefully it's got decent enough access. Looks like it's definitely partially in. There's a little driveway down the way there. Looks like they're trying to put some diesel in it, because I think because of the fuel pump module issues, they're thinking it was out of fuel, which it's out of fuel, but it's because it's not sending the fuel, not because it doesn't have fuel. Let's see if we can't turn around here. It's a little bitty tiny driveway. I'm gonna try to find something a little bit more substantial here. Looks like this one right here with the gate probably be better to turn around in. Now the sun has a glare, so I can't really see. The sun's in an absolutely terrible spot. Let's check on scene. Let's see what we got. What's up, guys?
What's up?
Trying to get it.
Well,
see if it'll crank up. Try to.
Yeah.
Process of elimination.
Yeah.
I've seen this issue before, and I don't. It's the fuel pump control module that's not sending the fuel, not because it doesn't have fuel.
Yeah,
but,
and it says emissions.
Yeah. It just turns and turns and turns. Yeah. I tow a bunch of, mostly the gas trucks, but here lately the diesels have been doing it too. I don't know what the deal is.
I'm gonna get all my.
Gather.
You're gonna take it to
Don Davis. Yep, I have a key to get in the gate if it's locked up. There's a chance that sales might still be there because it's Saturday, so
I called them.
Sales might still be there. Worst case, they're closed. I have a key to get in the gate, so that's no big deal. So while you're gathering your stuff, I'll get her hooked up and have her ready. Yep, fuel pump module, 2024. Denali. This is the expensive one. Not that any of these trucks are cheap nowadays. this is the bad part about these failures, is when it happens on a little road like this, it leaves you stranded in the middle of the road. Let's get it hooked up here. I'm gonna need a little bit more cable. Alright. Sure not gonna get run over. Alright. At least GM gives you good, hefty control arms to hook onto. And before I get too far ahead of myself here, I need to snap pictures. I've gotten quite a few comments on this, like why don't I just take a video walk around? That's because these pictures are required. It's not a because I want to thing, it's just because I got to. I got the keys for it. Are they in it or?
Yep, not a happy camper, brand new truck.
I was gonna say this is a 24, so.
Yeah, I mean, bought it. Like I said, I just barely. It had, I don't know, 25, 30 miles on it when I got it.
How many miles it got now?
4,000.
4,000. See, the last one of these trucks I towed had 4,400 miles on it when it did the same thing. But it was in somebody's driveway. It wasn't in the middle of the road.
Yeah, I live around the corner, a couple miles around the corner there on 400. But
almost made it. So you got your stuff out?
Yeah, I put the
keys in it. So I can shift her into neutral. All right. Yeah. Where's the start button on this thing?
Yeah, just put your
Well, if you hold the
foot on the brake.
Well, if you hold it without your foot on the brake, it'll go into run mode without starting it. So that way it's not sitting there burning up your battery.
Oh, there you go. Something new with it.
Let's the parking brake off. Try to get the wheels turned a little bit more this way. Does not want to steer while we're on the road here. Get up on the bed this time though. All right, barely on the bed there, but now that it's on the bed and not the pavement, I'll actually be able to steer the wheels now. That's better. All right. 2024 with 4,300 miles on it. Let's turn it over a little bit more. This is absolutely insane. Because like the big issue with these is that when it does this here, where there's no shoulder, there's no parking lots, there's nowhere to stop. You can't get off the road to somewhere safe, you know? You're stuck at the mercy of wherever you are whenever it dies. That's the dangerous part about the failures on these trucks, and why it's astonishing to me that this is a issue that has been going on for like 4 years now. Like 21 is when this started on the gas trucks. Now they're having the issue with the diesels. I don't understand it. Come on, people, get over. Thank you. But there's no good way of looking at this. Because GM's not issuing recalls. They're not trying to fix the problem. That's what I always find funny. Kind of like I was saying in my last video, where I was towing that Cadillac for the second time. All the other manufacturers have issues too, but at least they're not leaving you stranded in the road. And then at least they're issuing recalls saying, hey, we know we have a problem, bring it to us and let's fix it before it leaves you stranded somewhere. You know, like GM is just like trying to keep it all hush hush, and then whenever it goes back to the dealership, I've seen with like that Cadillac that I towed last, in the last video rather, they throw the same faulty parts in it that lasts, you know, not very much longer. Like that particular one lasted 3.5 miles. 3.5 miles before it died again. Like, you would think after 4 years of this happening, GM would come up with some kind of a fix, or at least stop using those parts. But nope. Let's throw them in our probably $90,000 to $100,000 truck. Go and pay this kind of money for something that's supposed to be reliable. Whole reason to get a brand new vehicle, and then this happens. Anyways, I'm gonna get this last strap on here, and we're gonna haul this thing over to the dealership. So that way, Monday, whenever they get back into the shop, and it's Saturday, so the service is closed. Whenever they get back into the shop, they can start working on this. I'm gonna work all these rocks off of here. Ooh. All right, let's get out of here. All right. So I'm gonna get all the straps broke down here so we can get this thing unloaded. Okay, all the straps are off. Time to get our bed laid down. I'm gonna stick it right here next to this other GMC. This thing into neutral. Let's see. Get the wheels straightened back up. All right. Neutral. Come on. All right, there we go. Parking brake off. I'm gonna step over here to this side where I get more visibility. Oh, there goes this hinge. This thing rolled off here. Alright, she's off. That's me. Ignition off. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and get my hooks off of this thing real quick. Finish putting all my info, go drop off the keys in the drop box and everything. So that way they have what they need to work on this thing on Monday. And we're gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go cook some steaks on the grill. Try to eat before who knows what else comes up. It's a Saturday night, so no telling what's gonna happen, especially here once 2 o'clock hits, all the bars let out. Never know what's gonna happen, so we are gonna call it good on this one. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If y'all would, please subscribe, like, and share. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.